they know that I can rock. Bitches love me cause they know that I can rhyme. Bitches love me cause they know that I can fuck. Bitches love me cause they know that I'm on time. Throughout the projects. Throughout the projects. Throughout the projects. Bitches love me cause they know that I can rock. Bitches love me cause they know that I can rhyme. Bitches love me cause they know that I can fuck. Bitches love me cause they know that I'm on time. Throughout the projects. Throughout the projects. Throughout the projects. Done. Done. This is how it should be done. This is how it should be done. This style, done.
Grammarly helps me get the best grades possible while depleting the least amount of hours of my week. I'm Lauren Taylor. I'm a student and future CMO, and I am a
What is up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. It's good to see all of you. It's so good to... Oh, I guess you can't see me. What's up, Bombay? What's up, everybody? It is good to see you. So I'm behind in my full-on fucking, spreadsheet of all spreadsheets, essentially. So I had to postpone the big live another 24 hours. But, Ernie, it's your fault the dildo pictures are coming back out, sir. This is your fault. So stop playing victim. Well, you're appreciated, Powder Puff. Hey, Raindrop. What's up, everybody? Oh, you changed your name on me, didn't you? I'm never going to... Area... Area. It reminds me of like System of a Down. Degenerate Lost. And let me tell you what. Okay. I know. I left a comment for you about, staying just what you're doing, just, staying focused, because these are distractions. They're distractions that take away from the whole. We are a community. So we've got Mama T, Blaine Katie, Lisa K, Peach and Ghost, Angelo now, me, Shannon, who else? All fighting for people that don't fight for themselves, right? we all came here for a different reason. But we're here and we are standing up against a couple entities, right? Whether we get along or not, we are trying our very best. None of us are perfect. None of us. Now, there are, and it's so good to see. We got to take away the ego. I mentioned this to another person. You're gonna give me cash? All right, giddy up. Mama T, when are you gonna get back together with me? If that's like a dox, you can get rid of it. But oh, it's Hindu. Well, it's pretty, whatever it is. And what's up, everybody? So, what I'm going to do tomorrow is show how this community has put all of the puzzle pieces together. Degenerate took some heat for some for some FOIAs, and he was challenged, or they were challenged to do so, and they delivered on that challenge. I don't think, now, for Debo's aspect, it's a very sensitive personal nature. One that she's communicated with me. You're very welcome. Although I can't read it, it's very pretty. Are you talking about the DV order? Peachy. Anyways, it was very sensitive for Debo. I am triple checking. I know for me personally. Oh, right. Yes, correct. I get it. I'm talking about at the beginning. Yeah, there was a lot of things said. The cat's out of the bag. Okay, the cat's out of the fucking bag. Okay, there's no putting that cat back in the bag. Okay, what I want to do. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, we were talking about. Yeah. Correct. There was a lot of mishandling. But one thing is for certain. If you challenge someone to get a FOIA, then you better stand on that challenge. I don't think Degenerate lost, and I don't know if anybody's pointed it out because I have been really busy and I haven't been able to tune into a lot of things. Yes, I will. I promise. I will try my best. That's why I'm not rushing it tonight because I don't have it ready. I'm going to put every single day in order so we can just click through it, see how it confirms. I will tell you what, there towards the end, and I'm talking, I want to say like November of 24 and past. Hey, Dawn, what's up, everybody? That's when things started getting added that were just incredible, like Ernie peed on me, okay? The first 2 months and private communications are, hey, bye, bitches. Appreciate you. That would make it so much easier, Degenerate, because I'm going to upload them like that. Debo's story did not change. And I know people are going to be like, but she's correct. She did. Hey, Astrids. She did say that she woke up to Ernie having sex with her. That is the story. Thank you, Degenerate. Yes, thank you, Jaded. I really appreciate it. That is the story. Now, things got taken and run and spun. There were also other panels where all this other crazy shit was added. I probably won't get out past November because that's when it got overwhelming and ridiculous and everybody started lying. Like, I don't care. I stand on that. Up until October or the beginning of November of 2024, then people lost their fucking minds and it was the shit show. But Mama T didn't do anything wrong. Degenerate didn't do anything wrong. Blame Katie didn't do anything wrong. Peachy, Ghost, yeah, correct. Yes, it is. So everything matches. And I think people were freaking out about where it says consensual. Okay, when you're taking a police report, yes, exactly. And Debo did not want Ernie to be persecuted as a rapist. And that's why none of us ever called Ernie a rapist, because the victim did not say rape. That's why we're not Ghost, not Peach, not Katie, not Mama T. I don't think one of us, and I know not me, called Ernie a rapist for this, because Debo never called him a rapist for this. Now, other people could infer there was no consent. She would get up on a panel and say some wild, crazy shit, and it would get spun out of control. Okay. Remember the source that we're looking at, though. These aren't a typical normal person. Correct. That is a Florida statute. Okay. I feel very solid. And when I show you, yes, me too, Peachy, me too. I still call him R. Kelly, ain't gonna lie. But no one on this platform, there was 2 times where he was called, or actually his supporters were called rapist simps, I believe, or supporting a rapist, and those people actually recanted. I do not have the timestamp on that, but that would be Xander and Tina Simberly. Those 2 people recanted that rapist word on a live stream. And that's okay. That's no one besides Debo and Ernie. I cannot sit here and say, I'm going to prove this happened. No. I'm just going to put it all together in chronological order to show you day by day what all went on. There's a lot we're misremembering or forgetting, and it needs to be brought, because at the end of the day, one man victimized the internet, and that is Ernie Shell. And the other day, I seen him running around playing victim, and Mama T went live. Mama T went live and said, come on in, tigers and tigerettes and Ernie Shell. We gonna block everybody. Let's welcome that, right? And then Ernie's like, yeah, I'm gonna get my Mama T back. I'm gonna get my Mama T back. Correct. Ernie's not a victim. And I'm actually gonna show both sides of that, because there was a comment made about Debo looking like a scorned lover, but let me show you the other side. Same days, same actions from the other side. This, again, you got to consider the source. But for a fact, Degenerate Lost was challenged to get a FOIA. They didn't do anything wrong. And the one victimizer is Ernie Shell. And if you don't take away anything else from my life, you don't even need to watch it. Those are the 2 takeaways. That FOIA, oh my God, that fucking FOIA. Hey, Mountain Violet, I had something. Facts. Me too, crybaby. Me too. And we've got to remember the source, okay? Mama T, I know. Yeah, don't challenge me because I follow through. So Mama T went live the other day and rolled out the welcome mat, right? Yeah. She was. We've got all of that. Like I said, I just got to put it in chronological order now. I went and dug it all out. Yo, Mama T delivered Ernie Shell blind side of the motherfucking century. Everybody put a round of applause in the motherfucking chat for Mama T. Mama T rolled out the welcome mat. Says tigers and tigerettes, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. And then Mama T said, Ernie, I got some questions for you. And one question, and another question, and another question, and another question. And before she kicked this motherfucker right off panel, she was like, you know what? I apologize to everybody else but you. I apologize for ever believing in your punk ass, because you're a fraud. Kick. Boom. Yo. Thanks, motherfucker. Yo, Mama T, what the fuck? That was a motherfucking masterclass. Holy shit. I will say take that back, squids. If you can't see the value in Mama T's direction, then you don't deserve to see it. And I'm going to say that about everybody. That is a fact. I have a way to do it without violating sharing personal information, because word for motherfucking word, this report is said on a panel. I have it timestamped so Mama T doesn't have to. So I don't have to violate what I said. All right? So I have some faith. And Mama T, that shit was legendary. What's up? No, Bubba Funny Man, you are amazing. I tell you what, I have it timestamped so we don't violate anything. I already put in the chat the one coup de grace statement. I woke up, or I don't want to mess it up. I don't have it in front of me. Okay? I already put that out there. That is the story that has stayed the same. Okay? It has stayed the same. Other people have twisted it. And then, listen, I will say up to November. I'm not going any farther than November, people. I am fucking up to my eyeballs in listening, checking, double checking, and triple checking Tina Simmerly lives for Debo calling Ernie a rapist. Because then that fucks everything that I have up, right? Yes. And that's, thank you, Messy Stuff. So here's what I'm saying from the beginning. As a community, Mama T's got a piece. Yes, Squids. Well, she sent it to us. I'm not the one running around saying, I got the receipts, I'm going to shout, right? Oh, wait, but I am, and I will, so your outrage is for nothing, right? As a community, we can all come together. No, I'm not worried about the fall Squids. But everything that's in that report is said on a panel, Squids. Okay? It's important to show papers with actions, right? Right? Did Jen put pieces together because it gave an official timeline and everybody's morals, Squids, morality. How many lines are we going to cross to prove a point? When someone sends you something in confidence, I said in the chat exactly what was not said on live until it was. Have all that timestamp so I can morally not be bankrupt for content. And everything that's said word for word, I already have timestamped on a live, so I'm not violating anything. Yes, I will. Yeah. Squids, if you got a problem with it, then, that's your problem, not mine. No, exactly. It needs to be shown. And Squids, I think you're missing what I'm saying. But because Mama T is saying, no, I'm not showing it, she's not violating anything. Okay? And that's the part you're missing. Squids, I'm already a step ahead of you, bro. Okay? So settle the fuck down. Hey, copy that, ghostwriter. You come to me for a certain amount of truth. And that's just, you can't. You cannot. But you got to put out the story as it is, raw and ugly sometimes. And it's important. It's important. But if you're attacking people, you're missing the point of the community of us that have all this information. But if we stay divided, we're missing out. Yeah. Yeah, I was blown away when Degenerate got attacked for... They were issued a challenge. I was blown away. I was blown away. I was like, what the fuck? Correct. And sometimes you've got to be that person. Sometimes. Ask Ernie, because I feel like he nailed it. I think this is what Ernie uses so he doesn't stub his asshole. Hold on. Let me get to the BB bottle. I'm not going to Google this, but it says in the screenshot right here about this BB bottle. There it is. I think that's the cream for stubbing your asshole, Tarek. So, anyways, all I'm working on is taking degenerates, devos, all the clips that I have and putting them in a chronological order. And at the end of the fucking day, there's only one takeaway. Ernie is a professional victimizer. And if you let him in your house, there's only one option. Yeah. He is Leslie B. I'm sorry, but death penalty exists for a reason. Now, yeah, Ernie is a predator. But I also do not believe in assigning false labels. But there's other matters. There are other matters. Again, I could go get the clip right now of Ernie saying flat out that he tied up a woman to have her railed by multiple men on camera and, other words, gangbanged, right? I mean, what? Sorry. I think with Leslie B's testimony, essentially YouTube testimony, other women's YouTube testimony, Devo's YouTube testimony. Okay, we're not in a court of law. I am no judge. I'm no jury. I'm no executioner, right? That's what I'm saying. It's, yeah. It's out. Yep. I mean, how many more women need to come out? Yeah. I think he's, I'm not sure exactly what you're meaning by that, Genevieve. I feel like there could be two sides to that. But on the other side of that, or he's mastered those techniques to dominate and exert his power and control over a weak individual and manipulate them, keep them spun out, filled with lies. I mean, we're going to take a fucking journey tomorrow. And there's, like I said, two takeaways. One, it took a village to put all this information together. Two, Ernie is a victimizer or a predator. That's it. I will never change your mind about Debo, and I'm not trying to. I'll never change your mind about Ernie. Not trying to. I'll never change your mind about anything. Not trying to. But our perspectives mutually, respectfully combining in a chat, putting them all together. I probably could, Mama T, actually. But us respectfully coming together, saying, hey, what about this piece? Hey, what about this piece? Hey, what about this piece? Yes. And I'm hoping that even there's more night out. It's the, if you ever stub your butthole, this is what Ernie uses. It's a gay men thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know, hey, life's a dance. I don't know, Night Owl. I don't know. But it really does take a village. At the end of the day, though, just respect each other, guys. Yes. Yeah. And like I said, whether you believe Debo or not, we have things recorded. We have documents. We have things. Listen, she needs to heal. A lot of healing. Debo, my prayer for Debo is, yes, I'm ready for that, Ghost. It's asshole loop. My prayer for Debo is that she heals whatever her ails are, physically, mentally, spiritually, and that she leaves YouTube and continues to do good in the world. That's my hope for anybody that's ever been victimized by Ernest Shell. I started this channel to protect people, and then I lost myself and realized I can't protect anybody. What's up, NSC lady? Hey, remain calm. It's always nice to see you. But I am not here to change your mind about Debo. I'm not here to change your mind about anything. I'm just giving you my perspective on what information I can contribute to what Degenerate put out and what I have. Okay? This is a culmination of, I'm going to try my best to tell the best story. To put all the information out there together in order to put it all together. It's an overwhelming task. I ain't gonna lie. And, I know Ernie and, Debo's holding it in the picture, I think. Yikes. The thing about tomorrow that I'm a little nervous about and gonna lie, I've been, if I misspeak or if somebody comes in hot, you know what I mean? Because they're just not listening to the whole thing and they're mad about me, whatever they may think I feel or what I think, they assume. And you know how that goes. Yeah, it's true. Absolutely true. Yes, she is. Oops, I lost my comments. Debo, Debo is, I'm happy that she put out everything. And like I said, Squids, it's on YouTube. I just have to put it with the timestamps to show a continuous story because it's important. Okay, Squids. I don't think anybody cares at this point. I really don't. I think it's up to the person with the information, what they're willing to show or not. But it's, like I said, it's out there. That's what yeah. Yeah, that's what I don't know, Peach. Again, people assuming. Because I said Mama T won't be doing it, I guess. Because, it's just people want to be outraged, okay? I can take it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But again, I'm saying Mama T, Blaine Katie, Shannon, Peach, Ghost, me, everybody, Lisa K. We all put things to the pot. Some of them are just theories. Some of them are just clips. Some of them are full-on fucking foyas when Degenerate comes in. Fuck you too, Squids. You are grouchy tonight. I had to deal with grouchy women yesterday. Hey, Elizabeth. So, but anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to give you all an update. Relax, everybody relax. Yeah, it's already out. Ooh. Yes. We need to focus on the lies. Yes. And the lies all come from one source. Now, other people are not the most truth teller, okay? We're based in logic or reality, okay? They're not. And I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying they're not known as logical human beings sometimes, okay? Let's be real. He is. I think Squids is sticking up for the truth. But I just, it gets so tiring being attacked all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And when we do it to each other, we lose. We lose out. We lose out on information. Yes, it is. Now, again, tomorrow, I'll just time you out if you're going to make a disruption because I want to put the story out. Every day, what happened, who did what, period. All we need to see is people's actions. You make your own mind up. And I'm going to tell you, this chat will be divided, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, guess what? All of us are going to walk out knowing goddamn for sure that Ernie is a victimizing piece of shit. Period. And that's it. And Degenerate, I'm really excited to show Degenerate lost something, and I don't have it ready. Maybe I'll just show them privately. You proved, actually, you know what? Hey, Pink Warrior, it'll take me just a second to get it ready. 1 second. 1 second. I already have it time-stamped. So you guys remember when... I'll just show you. Some of you may or may not have known that Debo called the police on Ernie before it ever came to YouTube. Some of you knew that, some of you didn't. Well, now Degenerate's screenshots came out, and we now know that it was put out on YouTube, right? So I went to that live. So 8/18, I believe. Don't hold me to it because I don't have it right in front of me, okay? So don't hate me if I got the date wrong. But 8/19, this happened. Now, we all knew this was a lie, okay? We all knew this was a lie, but we did not know the name of this person as Special Agent Camp until, thank you, Degenerate. It is on Degenerate Lost channel. If you want to grab his link and that out, it's at Degenerate Lost. The channel is doing all the FOIAs, or many, many FOIAs. Yes, I am going to read it tomorrow. Thank you, Astrids. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Lurking. So, speaking of fake calls, this, okay, we didn't know. We knew Ernie was lying. We knew it wasn't X Factor. We knew that. And then I have another panel that I haven't timestamped just yet of X Factor and Ernie fighting about this call. And Ernie blaming X Factor. So I got to finish getting that timestamp. But we did not know until Degenerate lost FOIA that this guy's name was Special Agent Camp. So y'all might remember this.
I don't need money.
Okay, so I'm going to try to play this as loud as I can here. If you want to mute out, you can hear it.
I'll mute.
Ready? Okay.
Hi, this is Special Agent Paps for the Secret Service. I am calling to...
Special Agent Camp. Remember we were all saying some other names? So without Degenerate lost FOIA, we now know that that was Special Agent Camp 8/19, which is the day after. Yes! Yes! And then this same call. Now, X Factor was blamed for this, right? X Factor was blamed for this, and other people. Like, it was insane. But anyways, I knew Degenerate would appreciate that. Yeah, Special Agent Kevin. That's what I'm understanding. Yeah. Yes. So that's not, I probably won't have that ready for tomorrow, but I will remember and I will put that out. So yeah. Thanks to your FOIA. I didn't think anybody mentioned that. I was like, special. And then I was thinking the dates, and I remember that Secret Service call, and we all thought it was a lie, right? Yes. So like I said, tomorrow I'm not here to change your mind about Debo. Listen, what my opinion of Debo, it doesn't matter. I'm not giving you my opinion of Debo. I'm not telling you to believe her. I'm not telling you not to believe her. That's for you all to decide. I'm just putting out everything we have in order. It did sound like him. Okay? That's it. That's it. And adding a piece we're missing. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay? I'm not giving you my opinion on anything because I don't have an opinion. The reports are out. I'm not here to change your mind. I could give you one reason she did, one reason she lied. I can give you a reason she's a victim. I can give you why? It doesn't matter. That's my opinion, not what I have clipped, right? Because that's what we're here for. Receipts and clips, right? Yep, exactly, Lurky. So I'm just making sure everybody knows. Yes. And that's all we get. That's all we're getting. It's not my opinion. It doesn't matter what my opinion is. My opinion is not going to change your opinion. So what does it matter, right? Opinions are like assholes. Yes, just to check in with everybody and let them know for sure tomorrow I'll be ready. I found the last screenshots I was looking for, and I just got to go back and put things in order and explain the progression of events because I want to show you not only the event, okay? Let's call it the event. Let's go over the entire LARP. It's important. It's important for Ernie victims to come, that they see this live, that it's put in order, that it's not my opinion, that it's facts, and then matched with FOIAs and then victim statements, okay? Yeah. Yes. That's it. That's it. Because for future Ernie victims to come, I'm hoping that this video, y'all can use it, right? Say, hey, you believe Ernie, there you go. I wish we could have done this with others, but we didn't have it set up the way we do now. Although I'm not recording anymore, so I can only use old content I have. I know Ghost, if someone could drop Ghost's Rumble link, that would be amazing. Hey, Yankees. But it's fun to look back. I mean, okay, the moving parts in this bullshit are insane. You have like 50 different LARPs going on all at the same time. Me calling Detective Fagan on August 8th. I mean, our messages, like, there's so much LARPing. We had Casey Brummett. We had I think her name was Evelyn or Elena or some shit. Thank you, Cinnamon. We had so many LARPs going on. And then, because he knew that Debo, Tina Simmerly, and Barbara Walters and Xander were about to expose him, right? He put Ghost, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I just said Ghost. He put fucking Renee Marie in Charlie K in charge of his channel. Same day. Same fucking day. I want to say it was like 8/16. I mean, there's so many things I want to point out of how he spins the webs, how he keeps everyone fighting with each other, and how everything, all the moving parts. This time, Mama T, 8/16 of 2024, came out and said, I do not support Ernie Shell no more. And she actually hasn't went back since. So all of these things were happening all at the same time, right? Because Ernie knew what he'd done at Debo's. Ernie knew, and like I said, whether just that he's a piece of shit, right? Imagine taking care of a man for 2 months, cooking him everything, serving him like a, master slave type shit. He's taking all your money, all your bills, all your, sucking up your light bill and everything. Imagine he leaves your fucking house, right? And shows up in a hotel, then has all these fancy clothes, all these ladies around him. Yeah, no. Yeah, not even mine. Yeah, there was a couple times. And to be honest, I don't want to assign her blame either because it takes away from the one person. There was a lot of moving parts. Like I said, I don't discount anything you're saying, Jaden. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I felt like she was gatekeeping the sexual assault. And she could toggle on, yes, she was raped. No, she wasn't. Yes, she was. No, she wasn't. And honestly, if that would have happened, if Debo would have just told her story as it is written, as she did for 2 months, wouldn't be here today. Correct. And like I said, when you throw out the R word, a rapist, you know, and then you got this person popping off and this I mean, it's a fucking mess. It's already a mess. These people, believability is like zero, right? He would pedestal them, right? They were secret agents. They were super marshals. They were FBI and CIA and Homeland Security until they weren't his useful idiots anymore. Then they were delusional. Then they were pathetic. Then they were cowards. Then no more tigers. What? Ernie, they're the same fucking people. They're just not believing your bullshit anymore. That's the only difference. Yes. Yep. And there is so many layers. Ooh. Okay. So in her report, it says, okay. Okay. Yes, exactly, Mr. Nobody. Couldn't agree more. Let me read this comment. Traders, where would I have the same outrage because you didn't tell her about the HIV? She didn't have to make up a story if she... Yeah. Okay. So hear me out. Again, not giving my opinion, just giving the facts. I don't have it in front of me. 8/18, she called Northport Police Department. Reported. Actually, I do have it in front of me. Give me 1 second. I'll read the statement. Her words. And again, you got to remember this was 9/3. So all these things had happened, which is why the story is adding more elements, right? Because Ernie hadn't shown anyone videos. Ernie hadn't shown, you know what I'm saying? Hadn't done all of these things. He took those videos in mid-July, by the way. He didn't leave till the middle of August. But he started dropping videos 8/20 of 2024 because he uses them as blackmail, right? Their encounter, if I've understood correctly, I've tracked it down to mid-July sometime where those videos were taken, where she says she woke up. Yeah. And they were having sex. In this report, she says, I had some beers, don't remember anything. Had like 4, which was unusual. I woke up to us having sex. My daughter was not home. That's the one thing that's about the sexual encounter in the restraining order. And then that was the same story told on and on and on and on by Debo. But in my opinion, it's a stinger, right? When you say sexual assault or rapist. No, it's a gatekeeping toggle on and off switch. Ernie, if you come back to me, I can make this go away. And I felt like that's what Tina Zimmerly was doing. Ernie, I'll put you under my control. If you get under my control again, I'll make this sexual assault claim go away. But Debo wasn't the one saying he sexually assaulted me. It was Tina Zimmerly. And when it hit the internet, everybody ran with it. And she did come out and say, hey, I didn't say rape. but not enough. You can't put the genie back in the fucking bottle, right? So, yeah, the cop, yeah. And like I said, that would just be speculation on my part. I think it was consensual. Period. I mean, like I said, how can you at that point? You know what I mean? Let's say behind Green Eyes, you and me were on a panel, and I was gatekeeping you, and I was like, yeah, BGE, and I won't say the words, was blah, 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 blah. And Ernie, if you come back to me, you can't control me, right? You have no idea what I'm going to say on my live or do, and then you have no idea what I'm doing behind the scenes. The genie's out of the fucking bottle. And if you're surrounded by egotistical people, that's going to keep happening. That's what you can do to correct the situation. Exit it, X out, and leave this motherfucker in the dust. Correct, fast and feisty. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I do too, Leslie. But like I said, I don't want to take away from the one OG predator on the town, Mr. Ernest Max Shell, okay? So, all right, y'all. Like I said, tomorrow, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to convince you anything. I'm just here to take you on a chronological adventure. We're going to check this day, this happened, this day, this life happened. What was Debo and Ernie up to, right? This day, LARPing together? Yes. And remember, listen, I'm not hating on Debo or making mean sayings to her or nothing, but she was a part of the LARP. She let him do these things. She let him stay. You know what I'm saying? So she had a bad wake-up call and a bad, you know, I really think she's fixed from ever helping another Ernie on the internet. I pray to God. That's my prayer for her, that she heals whatever she needs to and never looks back. Because that's my prayer for everybody. That's it. Yes. Yeah, you got to. I mean, you know, I can always say no. And so, the one and only victimizer. That's all I'm going to show you tomorrow. Each day. What was said, what was done. As fast as I possibly can. So that way, when future fucking Ernie Shell simps, maybe if I take all my opinions, take all my, you know, he had Debo doing this LARP, this LARP, this LARP, this LARP. Simultaneously, he's having this chat taken over by this person to make this person fight with this person. So that way, when Debo comes out and tells the truth about what a piece of shit LARPer Ernie Shell is, he can already have her ruined on the internet. He's already. That is a fact. No money 01. Yeah. So, like I said, my live tomorrow is not no one, not a one of you, not me, not a fucking single solitary, not behind Green Eyes. Hey, Mittens. Hey, Freaks. Sandy. Not one of you knows what truly happened and will never know. We can speculate. We can put all the opinions or we can put all the facts together. We will never, though. Hey, Pam. We will never know. Only Ernie and Debo know. So leave it with them, right? Yes, we have all of that. Yeah, we have all of that. But it's important to show the LARP because it's important to point out to his next future victims, this is what he'll do. And this, when you know, he goes live and he sadfishes and he unblocks everyone in his chat. It's because he fucked somebody over on the back end, so he's got to look like the victim. And if people like Ghost and Traders and Nicolina come in and bully him, he can keep his people in line. He can keep his people believing he is the victim. He does the same toxic fucking cycle it's like every 2 days at this point. Facts, Brielle, and facts. You guys are all amazing people. I will see you tomorrow. And hopefully, like I said, no opinion, just this. It's important, I think, because it needs to be a warning label attached to Ernie Shell's name. Yeah. Yes, he sure the fuck did. You did, degenerate. And listen, that other X Factor is, in my opinion, a pathological liar or a professional LARPer, which is fine. Hey, whatever you want to do. But yeah, the Secret Service thing totally has been debunked. Deb told Northport Police Department that Northport Police, it's in the FOIA, Northport Police called the Secret Service, Special Agent Camp called Ernie, 8/19/2024 or 8/18/2024. I don't know if it's the same day or not. Left a message. There you go. Because he blamed X Factor for this. And then on a panel, a year later said, I know you called the Secret Service on me. I know they pinged my phone. I got arrested the same day. No, you got arrested 7 days later. Okay. You got arrested 8/26/2024. That phone call was made either 8/18 or 8/19. You played it 8/19. Yeah. But, like I said, just respect each other. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more, Mamacita. Remember, we need each other, not in a weird way, right? Just because if we don't argue with each other and we all come together, we're like, oh, fuck. And boop, 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 boop. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. It is what it is. I'm trying to be like, better sometimes, but me too. Yes, cry baby. You have my permission. Yeah, there's a lot of people trying to get my attention right now, but I'm working on this, so they can all fuck off. All right, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night, and bye.